Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to talk about mods. It's a mod review, but it's for KOTOR 2 this time. This is the first time I'm going to do a mod review for KOTOR 2. I'm pretty excited because I was looking through the KOTOR 1 mods and I was like, you know what? I like KOTOR 2 better. I haven't made that a secret, so let's do some mods for KOTOR 2. So again, all these mods are available on Deadly Stream. I will put the links to all of these mods down in the description below for ease of you guys to be able to get it. And these are not available in the Steam Workshop. Or maybe they are, I don't know. I got them from Deadly Stream though. So if you go looking for these on the Steam Workshop and you do not find them, that is the reason why. Now, if you're new to these videos, it's going to be the same format as normal. I'm going to show installation. We're going to check to make sure these mods work, and then we'll give a review on what we think about them based on, how they work within balance of the game. And if they do, what they say they're supposed to do. Now, once again, I'm obligated by law that if you do enjoy this video, this is your reminder, please, please, please hit that like button and the subscribe button. You know what? You're feeling crazy. Hit the notification bell too. It does help the channel, helps people find it by the YouTube algorithm, helps you get notifications for new videos and live streams. So just do it. You're already here. You might as well hit it. Also, if you enjoy these mods or if you have any thoughts about them, if you try them out, you find any issues, make sure to let everyone know down in the comments. And if you have any other favorite mods you want me to do a review over or anything like that, leave that down in the comments too. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Now, the first mod we're going to look at today, I'm pretty interested in. That's Blasters Reloaded 1.0. Now, I'm not going to read the full description because there's a lot of information here, but basically, the author does not like the idea that pretty much regardless of what weapon you have in KOTOR 2, if you have Master Power Blast or Master Rapid Shot or Master whatever, it kind of invalidates other weapons, right? I mean, whatever weapon you get, you can probably be reasonably successful with. You throw on some attachments, you throw that on, and it's good. The actual individual weapon doesn't matter quite as much, according to the author. So from reading this, it sounds like the idea behind this is you can no longer learn Power Blast, Rapid Shot, or Sniper Shot from feats. They are all tied to the weapon. So for example, what I'm envisioning is, KOTOR 1, you get the Sith Sniper Rifle. That Sniper Rifle will have Sniper Shot assigned to it instead of like Power Blast or Rapid Shot. Like, I mean, that kind of makes sense, right? Your Sniper Rifle, theoretically, it doesn't make a ton of sense to be able to use Rapid Shot. It's not a machine gun. So the idea this guy had was apparently to make weapons more unique. So if you find a weapon that you like, it's got some cool gadgets, gizmos on it, some nice powers, then you can use that weapon and it's really not going to be invalidated because it is unique compared to all the other weapons. I'm pretty interested to see how this works. I think my plan for how I'm going to do this is honestly just load up a save, like a late game save, and just look at some of the blasters I'm accumulated. Try to go to some of the planets where you can buy blasters and just see what some of them say. And then we'll test out a few to make sure that they actually do what they say they're supposed to do. All right, so I've downloaded it. Let's go ahead and extract it. They'll show us the extracted files whenever it is done. Hopefully, there they are. Let's open this. They have a README file. I love me a good README file. It says, there's the description. Again, pretty long description. Use the TSL patcher. We've seen the TSL patcher before. I'm going to show it, of course, but we've seen that before. To uninstall, copy and paste the .uti files and .2da files in your override folder. Should be from the backup folder that the TSL patcher's created. Ooh, that's nice. It makes a backup folder. I didn't know that. All right, so let's go ahead. Install Blasters Reloaded. 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 Ayo! Okay, here we go. So alternate install for Shem mod compatibility. Grease, if you've not installed Shem's SEM mod add-on. I haven't, so we'll just do the main install. Boop. Pop this over here. Let's install the mod. I assume it's going to be the same game as normal. Ooh, where is my game located? Pause, please. All right, cool. So mine is in my E directory. So E, Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common. Is it just KOTOR 2? Is it SW KOTOR 2? It's Knights of the Old Republic 2. There we go. I think we just hit OK. It says it's going to do its thing. Let's watch it go. This might take a little while if it does. Jump cut. All right, we're back. So that did actually take a minute, but it's done. What it looks like, which is very interesting, is it put your backup into where the original, like the installer was. So here is my backup. So that's pretty interesting. So, I mean, mine is in my downloads folder. You might keep it in a little safer place than that. If you're unlike me and you go through and delete everything in your downloads folder, I don't necessarily do that. Bad on me. All right. So I think that's all there is to it. Let's go ahead and let's launch the game and let's just see what happens. All right, guys, so super unfortunate the mod super didn't work. So I've gone ahead, I completely uninstalled my game. I unsubscribed from everything in the Steam Workshop, which means I probably lost my save games, which means I probably lost my current. Sorry. So, gonna try to install it one more time on a completely clean install. After that, we'll see how diligent I want to be about checking what was causing it to not work. But we're gonna play the same game. We're gonna see if it works, and then I will report back momentarily. I mean, we're gonna install it the exact same way. So we'll see what happens. Be right back. All right, guys, I'm in the game. Doesn't look like it worked. I'm not seeing anything that's like, this gives it power attack. Okay, so it did remove the ability to level up power attack and all of your other ones, right? I mean, it has sniper shot on Atten because he starts with it, which I know was like a known issue. Let's go back and look at our main character. See, can he learn? All right, we start with them, but it does not look like, let's see, what level do you have to be? Added by weapon. Okay, so it says added by weapon. Okay, let's just unlock here. We're gonna do a give item. Give item. There's a Breck blaster pistol. W_BLASTE_19. Go. We're gonna give ourselves a really good blaster pistol. Where is it? Here we go. Bonus feat, master sniper shot. Okay, so now it works. We're good. Do these weaker ones. So you really do have to get a good weapon. 1400, does not affect the existing ones that were in my inventory. Let me just give myself a blaster pistol, because I think I have just a standard old blaster pistol. If I don't, okay, here's a blaster rifle. Let's give myself a blaster rifle. All right, let's go back in here. So it truly does not, it's a different weapon. Like, there we go though. Bonus feat, power blast, bonus feat, rapid shot. Makes me wonder, did I uninstall everything for no reason? What about a blaster pistol? Let's look at a blaster pistol. There it is. Bonus feat, power blast, bonus feat, sniper shot, targeting 2, precise shot. Okay, so it does give you stuff, and the better the weapon, the better the feats it gives you. Okay, that's the Zabrak one. Do we get access to master sniper shot? We sure do. Let's give this the old go. All right. Message log, combat. Chad, master sniper shot used. Okay, attack breakdown, looks good. Targeting, there it is. Okay, so it does look like everything worked. Damage breakdown, dexterity modifier, class, base. Okay. Okay. I mean, this all seems to make sense. So the big question, or I mean, I guess the big comment is it does not work on pre-existing weapons. So if you are pulling up an existing save, none of your weapons that you have will be affected, which I find interesting. It seems like every other weapon will be affected. All right, pause for a second. I'm just gonna give myself a whole crap ton of weapons, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so the next thing that I have learned, which I do, again, find very interesting, is it appears, I'm going to buy one of these weapons just to see if this is the case, but it would appear that after the inventory of a vendor has been set, their weapons are the old version of the weapon. So I'm going to buy just a standard run-of-the-mill blaster rifle. Let's see if it updates in my inventory. It does not. It does not update in your inventory. What if you craft? What if we come over here to craft? This one does have improved rapid shot, master power blast, master sniper shot, targeting 7, precise shot 3. Holy mother of God. That's wild. Because that gives you a ton of stuff. That's crazy at a low level. Repeating blaster gives you targeting 5, precise shot 2. Interesting. So wild. Okay, good to know. So I'm going to say do not use this on an existing save, because it does appear to not work with existing saves very well, because any vendor you've ever met before, the weapons are not going to be the same. Any weapon you've had is not going to be the same. It's only on new weapons that have not spawned into the game. So I'm going to say this is only going to work on a clean save. All right, so the last thing I'm going to mention before I potentially check for any sort of interactions with other mods on the workshop and then go into final thoughts is something that I found interesting that I feel like is the opposite of what the author intended when they did this. So part of it, remember, was them saying, it doesn't really make sense that, a sniper rifle can just be like rapid fire. Like, that doesn't make sense. So they add the feats in with the weapons. However, you can still kind of break that because, for instance, Lux's Disruptor gives you improved rapid shot. The Micro Pulse Blaster gives you improved power blast. Equip them both at the same time, and then bada bang, bada boom, you have. So you have essentially given an ability to one weapon that should not have it, and vice versa. So, kind of counterintuitive to what the author wanted, and I'm sure that is an unintended interaction, but also something to keep in mind because it doesn't make a ton of sense per what the author said. Is it bad? Not necessarily. Is it cool? Kinda. But just an observation that I had in the very least. All right, time for final thoughts and a wardrobe change. So on this Blasters mod, I did check and I reinstalled all of my workshop mods. Everything looks to be good. It was just me not knowing that you can't do it on existing weapons. So I think that's an important thing to mention in our final thoughts segment is this will basically require you to start a new game because any blaster you've already picked up or any vendor that has already had their inventory set whenever you entered their area has the old blaster, which is not going to have the new stats. Additionally, any character that already has those feats for power shot, stuff like that, they're already going to have them regardless of what weapon they have. So this is best used on a new save, and in fact, almost required to use on a new save. Now, my other thought is I'm a little concerned about how this will work in terms of overall game balance. I am a little afraid that this is going to impact game balance and make the game a little bit, if not a decent amount easier, because theoretically, depending on what weapons get loaded into different stores, you could potentially get a weapon that's pretty darn strong really early on and give you feats that normally in the game unmodded you wouldn't get for several more levels. So that concerns me just a little bit. But then again, likely if you're playing the game with this mod, you've already beaten the game several times. So I mean, at that point, game balance doesn't matter as much anymore because I assume you're probably just looking to spice things up a little bit. And this would definitely spice things up a little bit. Now, the other thing about this mod is, and this is totally a personal perspective, this shouldn't really impact the way that I review the mod, is I don't know that the author's point came across with this mod. His idea was to try to make the weapons unique and feel special and to give them a more sense of authenticity. Whereas like I said, sniper rifles shouldn't have like a fully automatic mode, but it doesn't necessarily feel that way for me. Maybe it's because I haven't done an entire playthrough with this mod, which I might do, but it just doesn't like it. It honestly feels like someone had a spreadsheet of the different feats and the different potential combinations of all of those feats and just started assigning them to weapons. Like it feels random. It doesn't feel like the weapon has been personalized. Is that a bad thing? No. It's one of the things though that it seemed like they were trying to come across with this mod. Now, I don't necessarily feel it on a personal level, but that's just me. That shouldn't dissuade you from trying the mod out. It's just, I think there could have been more effects given to weapons, more things done other than just giving them a few feats really to send them over the top. And I do know for things like Lux's Disruptor, they did go in and add different effects, and that I am very thankful for. Lux's Disruptor did become a very memorable weapon, and it made a weapon that useful that usually is not, that usually gets sold very quickly or thrown away for components. So I think that there were some spots where I thought there was a lot of really great opportunity. So again, it doesn't affect the rating, but it's just something that kind of takes away from it. Also, remember the idea that I could have two pistols, one in each hand, and get two separate feats. I think that also was counterintuitive to the point of this entire mod, but still makes for kind of a fun experience. So that being said, what would I rank this? I would probably rate this a 4 out of 5 stars. Just the only reason that it doesn't get a 5, and there may not be any reason, or there may not be any way to fix this. So this is, again, not really necessarily a shot at the mod author, is it does require basically a new game. You can't, if I'm on, if I've done, maybe the first planet and I'm on Dantooine or something like that, and then I have to restart my entire game. I don't know. That's kind of a shot. So that kind of stinks. A shot. Hey, nice pun. No. It's kind of unfortunate. I can definitely understand if it's just like something that has to be that way because of how the mod was written. Like, I get that, but still a little unfortunate. So 4 out of 5 stars. Seems like a fun little experience. So if you're just looking for something a little new, something to kind of change up the flavor of the game, I'd say give it a try. It seems pretty fun. All right, so the next mod we have, you guys know that I'm a huge fan of lightsaber customization in games, and I've always been looking for that like perfect lightsaber hilt customization mod in Knights of the Old Republic 2, and this might be it. Default hilt replacement. Now, I'm interested to know, it looks like the hilts are specific to different crystal colors, which I find interesting. Like, I think that's pretty cool. So, we're going to do it. We're going to download this. We're going to see how it works. It sounds like it's the exact same way as the last one. It's going to have an installer. So for all of our Android friends out there, I am sorry. It looks like super isn't your day. I apologize. It's not like I'm trying to make videos that do not work for Android, but it's just happening to work that way. You love a good README file. You love a good README file. Run the exe, location of the game, not the override file itself, which we all know. Let's see, where's it going to pop up? Where's it going to pop up? Pops up over here. Install mod. Oh, I don't know if I've ever had that pop up before. Yeah, I do want to install the mod. Thank you for asking. Let's go to E, Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, Knights of the Old Republic 2. Go! All right, the installer is finished. All right, let's pop open the game and let's see if this works. All right, so loaded up to save. I also, our boy's naked a little bit just because I didn't want the robes to be getting in the way of seeing the weapons. And here's the thing, I'm a pretty big fan. Right hand, we've got a red lightsaber. In the left hand, we've got a short blue lightsaber. And I mean, I think that's pretty cool. I love the contrast with like the black and gold and the red versus the, you know, the classic, like almost Anakin lightsaber. I think, is that Anakin's lightsaber? I don't think so. Does it have the black? I don't really care. It still looks really cool. Flip it over. We've got the white lightsaber or silver, whatever you want to call it. Looks pretty great. What I'm interested to know is, does the silver look different from like a yellow? Or are they different? So let's see. There's that one. They do. They're different. Oh my God, I love it. This mod took what, 2 seconds to install? What's the red one look like? Red? Oh, hell yes. This mod took like what, 2 seconds to install? And this looks great. What does this one look like? And let's look at the green one too. Swap them. Oh, I love that. That is clean. That is clean. This one looks pretty dope as well. Okay, like I said, guys, this took like what, 2 seconds to install? This is dope. This is straight dope. I'm gonna see if I can find, is there a workbench right over here? All right, so I added a couple more. I got the green double-bladed lightsaber. That one's pretty clean. It's very silver. And I also added a short purple lightsaber. This looks more like the original hilt, I think. I don't really remember. Let me go ahead and swap these two out. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, I like that. Is that like Mace Windu's lightsaber? I don't know, but I like that. I enjoy both of these. This looks very nice. Do we have anything else to look at? No, we've already seen all these other combinations. That's pretty cool. I mean, this is gonna be a short little entry, but let's go ahead, you know, final thoughts on this mod. I mean, honestly, what really more is there to say? Gives you free customization, like literally free. It takes like, what, a minute and a half to install. This probably just found a permanent place in my override folder. I'm a big fan. I love a good custom hilt. I love some customization on lightsabers. Big fan. 5 out of 5 stars. This is pretty dope. There is a way it could be sent even more over the top if you could customize that. Like if you could just choose the hilt and it wasn't dependent on the color of your crystal, that'd be really cool. I know there is a mod out there that's like that. I think it's in the Steam Workshop. However, it kind of like breaks your game. It does some weird stuff. It does not work well. This one gives you the choice per crystal, but it does work really well. So I'm a big fan. I'm going to go ahead and say it. 5 out of 5 stars. All right, so our last one, I have a feeling is going to potentially be a fan favorite, and it is the mod that allows you to recruit HK-47 early on in the game, and it does make sense from a lore perspective too. It basically, from reading this, it just allows you to get the HK-47 parts that you need earlier on in the game. So whenever you're in the old military base, the HK-50 droid that's like falling apart, you can scrap him, get a part. You get one from the HK-50 on Paragus. And then from the polar region, you get the HK part, and then that's all you need. Apparently, you get the ones you need specifically from those 3 encounters. Boom, you can get HK-47. So, without further ado, let's download this and let's give this a try. I'm pretty excited. Is it going to have a README file? You guys know I love me a good README file. Let's go ahead, extract, go to our downloads, recruit HK-47 early. Is there a README file? There is. You love a good README. We know how it's going to work. Installation. If you do not follow the above instructions and are using the Steam version of 1.8.5, the mod will not. What? Using the Steam version of 1.8.5. What? This is wild. Okay, well, how do we check that? I was not prepared for this. Is that just like the normal? Let's go to properties, I guess. And then we're going to install the mod. Have you read the Steam Workshop users will have a different directory select? Okay, so maybe I didn't read it. Fine. You must select your Steam Workshop, not the KOTOR 2 directory. Your main Steam folder, Steam apps, then common, then 208.580. This is KOTOR 2's game code. We need to go to Steam library, Steam apps, workshop, not content. Oh, workshop content. Go to your main Steam folder, Steam apps, workshop content, and then 208.580. 208.580. Then find the TSL RCM file. It will be called 4855. Oh, Jesus Christ. 4855.37937. Hit OK. But one error was encountered. The mod likely did not install. Destination file modules DLG.erf does not exist. The Telos dialog does not exist. Okay, so that's not a great sign. I mean, I did just what they told me to do. I don't know what to do. We're just gonna try it. We're gonna. It's not gonna work, right? There's no way this is gonna work. All right, so let's try scrapping this guy instead. And we got a chassis and a droid processor. We had a vocabulator, and we have a control cluster. That's all of our parts. So this does work. All right, perfect. So there you have it. Right when you get on to the Ebon Hawk, you should be able to activate HK-47. That's super cool. Let's move to final thoughts. All right, so this one, I won't lie. I got a little afraid whenever the installer was throwing errors and it didn't seem to work correctly, and even threw an error message saying it probably didn't install correctly. The installation instructions also are very different. So for this one, make sure if you decide to use this mod, you read those installation instructions very carefully, like I almost didn't, and I would have installed it incorrectly. That being said, the mod works. Like, you get the extra 2 parts from the old military base that you need to activate HK-47 right when you get on the Ebon Hawk. And HK-47 is considered like most people's favorite companion, or one of their favorite companions. So I don't see any reason not to give this 5 out of 5 stars. You get to unlock HK-47 early. I mean, it's just pretty great. So there you go. There's the 5 mods, or the 5 mods, 3 mods. I can't count. There's 3 mods, 5 stars, whatever. We're done. Well, guys, hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, once again, remember, like, subscribe, notification bell, all that fun stuff. If you have any troubles, comment down below. I can't guarantee you that I am going to be able to help you with these mods, but you know, you can comment down below. Maybe someone else can help you. You can also go to Deadly Stream, post there on the files to see if the author can help you. So you have some nice resources whenever you're doing some mods. If you have any requests for any future mods for me to look at, please let me know down in the comments. And thank you so much, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.
Get down to the B side.